Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome to yet another episode of the Strike Streams, which this is probably going to go on for a very long time, isn't it? But hi, welcome! Yes, where I, a voice actor, am on strike and unable to perform on video games, but instead I'm going to play them for you, but not just for you, with you. My arm just cracked right next to the microphone, sorry if you heard that. I'm like reaching out and I'm like pointing to the screen, being like, I'm going to play with you guys, and my arm cracked. But yes, so yeah, we're going to play, same as always, the Pokémon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures to shiny hunt, and see if we can even get some shiny legendary Pokemon. Ooh. But yeah, if you have the Sword and Shield DLC and an online subscription, then come join me and play along with me. But before we do that, well, we'll kind of get into the game, but before we do that, let's say hi to some people. Let's say hi and hello to everyone. Or should I say hello to Viper Rifle. Hi, lovely to see you. Welcome. You heard the crack. That was insane. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was like, I literally reached out my arm, like, and it was sort of pointed past the microphone, and so like my shoulder was like in line with it. So hi, and Tenchi hi, and Zach hi. Strike Stream sounds a lot more exciting. I know, right? Exactly, that's the thing. It sounds better than just like a regular stream. So do you guys just want like a regular Saturday? Can't say the name of the game, I just realized, or I better not say the name of the game. Or do you want a Strike Stream Dynamax Adventure? It definitely does sound better. Ash Breeze, hi, welcome. Hiya. Skywatcher, hi. Chris, hello. Jelly Ducky, hi. And Cappy, hi. So if you would like to play along with, if you do have the DLC and online, and you have your Switch here and available and working and all that good and lovely stuff, could you please just write strike in capital letters for me, please? Could you type in the chat, if you're here in chat and you want to play along, and you can play along, could you just write strike, S-T-R-I-K-E, in the chat, just so I can see who's around and available and wants to play, and then we'll kind of, and if there's like a whole bunch of you, we'll kind of like, decide who's gonna go first, and then if and then if there's only a few people, then we can all just have a free-for-all. But yeah, so just a reminder, so yeah, you need Pokemon Sword and Shield with the DLC expansion pass. You need to be here in the Crown Tundra Dynamax. You need to have at least done that first Dynamax against the Suicune. The game makes you do like a solo Suicune Dynamax adventure, but then you're free to do as much multiplayer as you like. You do need to be watching, you do need to have an active online subscription, a Switch online subscription. You do also need to be, I didn't really say this yesterday because yesterday was chaos, but you do need to be watching live. Xander will probably put the lovely red button emoji thing, but yeah, there's like a red button, or it just says like on the screen on your YouTube player, like if you tap the screen so you can see the time bar and stuff like that, you'll probably see the word live. Tap the word live, or it might show that you're like, negative 1 minute behind if you like paused to go to the loo or get a snack or something. So just make sure you are watching live, that your video is sort of skipped as far ahead as it can go, and that you're not a few minutes behind. Every once in a while, I will say what time it is, so if you're listening to me, say the time, and, so like right now, it's 4:04 p.m. where I am. If you're, 4:05, it just turned 4:05. So, and if you're like saying like East Coast America, and you're thinking, oh, for me, it only just turned 7 o'clock, and not 7:05, that means you're watching like 5 minutes behind. Okay, so if it's not like 05 p.m. or 05, or if it maybe like 35, it probably means you're a few minutes behind. So just make sure you're watching live. If you are playing along with me, don't freak out. You will find out that the gameplay is about 5 to 10 seconds ahead of the stream. So when I said like, oh, it just turned to 4:05, you will hear me say that 10 seconds after it changed over to 4:05. That's totally okay, but when I say watch it live, I just mean make sure you're not several minutes behind. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much everything. If you have the shiny charm, you'll have even better shiny odds, and we'll get into the other rules in a second. But let's see who has said strike. Oh, my chat has not updated. Hang on, I'm just gonna sort this out for 1 second. It's taking a second to load. Let me just show you guys how to connect online in case any of you don't haven't done this before or don't know about it or whatever, what you do is when you're like running around and able to play this kind of normal way, you're going to press the Y button. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner there's like a Wi-Fi signal kind of thing. You're going to press Y. If in the top right-hand corner it says local communication, what you're going to do is you're going to press the plus button. If you see in the bottom right-hand corner, it says plus, connect to internet. So we're going to press the plus button, and then it's going to connect to the internet. I am on a wired connection, so this should be pretty quick, hopefully. But then it says you're now connected to the internet. When I press the A button, that top right-hand corner where it says local communication is going to change so that it now says internet, and it's also lit up a little bit as well. It kind of went from grey to like a bright white. So now that we're connected to the internet, the game is connected to the internet, because it's a weird thing with Pokemon. Like, even if your Switch is connected to the internet, your actual game isn't connected to the internet. You have to manually connect the game. So do the manual game connection with the Y button, and then we can talk to the lovely lady. Oh, Viper Rifle, you have it in Violet but not on your Shield. Well, if we do ever do anything else, if we do ever like go back to Scarlet and Violet, we can totally do multiplayer in that. I have done multiplayer in that before to help get the BP points and like to help people get access to legendary Pokemon and stuff like that. So yeah, Pokemon Go makes things easier. It does with like just connecting to the internet and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Jelly Ducky, for those loud ad scares. But let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Xander's put a doubly helpful thing. The red button and the word live means you're live. If it's like a grey circle, it means you're not live. Okay. So hang on. Let's see who we've got here. We've got 3 strikers. Oh, 4 strikers. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's actually do this like in order. If this is okay. I know Cappy's on the trial, so we definitely do want to get Cappy in at some point. But if we have Skywatcher, Xander, and Viper... Oh, hang on, wait. Hang on. Oh, the Shiny Charm. No, wait, hang on. Hang on, who said they... I thought there was someone who, like, didn't have... I thought I just read someone who was like, I don't have the DLC, but maybe I misread something. Okay, anyway, Bark. Oh, and Tenchi. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, so if we have Skywatcher, Xander, and Viper be our first 3, okay, so if when we start up in a sec, you 3 go, and then we'll have Cappy, and then for the second round, this is for the second round, we'll have Cappy, and Tenchi, and then, I don't know, we'll figure out what's next. But if that's kind of the plan for now, so we'll have... Hang on, I then need to scroll up again. If we have... Like, I don't know if Chris wants to join in and is able to join in today. So Chris could be, like, our 6th person, for example. But, so we've got Skywatcher, Xander, and Viper can go first. If you guys are the ones who go first, if the others are on standby in case we get down close to the end and we don't have everyone, you're welcome to. Oh yeah, because one thing, so basically we have 2 rules. I've made 2 rules, although I don't think I really got to explain one of the rules. So when we're like joining up in the lobby, I have 2 rules, okay? We've got the 2-minute rule and the 59-second rule, okay? If we get down to like 2 minutes left, there's a 3-minute timer, right? If it gets down to 2 minutes and like nobody has connected, like quit and then go back in, because I think that just means there's something wrong with like the game or the link code or something. I don't know. But if basically if a minute's gone by and like no one's inside the raid, I think maybe that's because there might be like some kind of issue. So that's the 2-minute rule. And then the 59-second rule is if we get to 59 seconds left, and like not everyone who we said should be in is in, then grab your Switch, grab your game. It's a free-for-all. You are welcome to join, okay? So right now, we've got... so we're going to do Skywatcher, Xander, and Viper. But if there's 59 seconds left and any of you are not in the stream, then it's like a free-for-all. One of you other guys who are around and available can join in, okay? So that's the rule. Because we will try and like make sure that like everyone gets a turn and all that kind of good, lovely stuff. But we also want to have order and, you know, a system and stuff like that. So, okay, yeah. Oh, so yeah, Chris, if you are around, then you can be our 6th. So we've got 3 for the first round, who we just named, and then 3 for the second. Okay, we're going to talk to the lovely lady. She's going to say, would you like to go on a Dynamax adventure? You guys are going to pick anything is fine. Anything goes. But I'm going to pick Heatran. She's going to ask, would you like to save your adventure? We're going to do that because we like saving 50 bajillion times here at Bovio Games. And then what we're going to do is you have to press the plus button. When you're on this screen, you have to press the plus button and enter in a link code. We're going to go with 08080411. That should do it. 08080411. And then what you're going to do is once you've typed that code in and you've pressed OK, it will then appear in the top right-hand corner. That's how you know you successfully have inputted a link code, if it then appears in the top right-hand corner. You're then going to press OK, or A on invite others, A-OK, and then it will communicate. And now my game is searching the entirety of the globe, the entirety of the internet, to see who else is typing in this code. And provided there's not someone in some other country somewhere who is randomly typing in this code, then it means it should connect with all of you guys trying to do it. Okay, so there's Skywatcher, there's Xander, so then Viper, we're just waiting on you, my friend. Don't worry, that's not like telling you to like hurry up or anything. Xander and Skywatcher were incredibly fast there. And Viper's there. Okay, excellent. There we go, we're all good. Okay, let's start exploring. Okay, so yeah, we're continuing our shiny hunt for Heatran, so just keep the ground types in mind, or ground type moves. Otherwise, like water and fighting type moves are good, which is why I'm going to go with Pangoro. Kangaskhan's good because dig, I'm just saying. Aurorus isn't ideal, but so if you don't have anything that's good, just pick. If there isn't anything that's good against Heatran, just pick something that you think will like help get you through the adventure. We can always like trade Pokemon along the way, so it's all good. So JJ. So anyway, let's say hi to more people, because JJ, hi, so good to see you. Welcome back, and Redlocks, welcome back. Hi and happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, or as I call it, Sarah Day. I do message Sarah every Thursday to say, hey, happy Thursday. Even if Sarah's not streaming, I still say happy Thursday. And she's doing well, and she's been lovely and wonderful as always. Let's just have a quick look ahead. Okay, so there isn't a Araquanid there. There's a Magmar. Not a whole lot of great choices ahead. What have we got on our immediate choice? There's like a Persian, and is that Charjabug? Charjabug's easier to beat. I didn't press anything. I gotta remember to actually press the A button. Either way, this will be easy to do or whatever, so. Aurora's Borealis! I know, that's what I think every time too, Zund. And may the odds be ever in your favor. Exactly, Chris, exactly. Here we go. Zach, you are back with food. And Jelly Ducky, you will be listening attentively. I added the attentively, I'm sorry. So, no, I'm listening, but not attentively. Okay, right, I'm going to go with a Max Knuckle, boost up all our attack stats. Let's see how this goes. If you haven't, please like the video, click that like button, that little thumbs up right now. Even if you're one of the people play it, do it during the Dynamax animation. Yeah, just because, again, I am on strike for video games. I'm unable to perform video game voiceover work right now. So I'm just really trying to grow my YouTube channel, see if I can up the numbers, up that advertising revenue, maybe get a super chat or some Wonga here and there. And just see if we can really grow this channel and turn it into something that can help me survive and help me be able to continue living my LA dream, since it's kind of a bit on pause at the minute. So if you can do anything to just help grow this channel, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you're watching. If you're subscribed, it means you can participate in chat as well, because you can only participate in chat if you're subscribed. And if you want to play with me as well, like, you can, please just like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I'm online. I'm going to try and keep these streams consistent, but I might not always be online and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm actually choosing a different move here just to save on PP, because I don't want to waste my fighting type moves when Persian has that little amount of HP left. So who got the gold outfit? Because that's from the DLC, right? Yeah, that's like the DLC outfit. Very cool. I was expecting Persian to survive longer. That Max Knuckle did so much damage, didn't it? Because the thing about Max Knuckle, for those who don't know, usually the thing with Dynamax moves is they kind of like boost your... They have like higher attack power than the move you select. So say if you like select Flamethrower, right? Say if you have Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. If you select those moves when you're Dynamaxing, the power of the move that you use, like Max Flare or whatever, that would be like 130 power, so it goes from 90 to 130. The thing about Max Knuckle is that it's like limited to like... Usually it would be 90 base power. You can get it to 100, but I forget which move boosts it to 100. There was a fighting type move I had that boosted it to 100, but I can't remember what now. Okay, there's a Thievul, an Araquanid. Okay, I'm going to be honest here. I don't have a shiny Thievul, and I would like a shiny Thievul. Plus, it would be easy to beat. The Araquanid would be good against the Heatran, but I'm actually going to pick the Thievul out of pure selfishness. But if everyone goes for Araquanid because we need it for the Heatran, I'm totally cool with that. That's just me being very selfish, and I do apologize. We did get the berries by going with Araquanid as well. So, because we have what is it, like three criteria for which Pokemon we choose to go against. There's picking something which is going to be good to go against the final boss, in this case Heatran. So we want to pick things that are going to be good against Heatran if we need to do switches. Secondly, we want to pick things that are easy to defeat. So if we have good matchups against something, if there's like just like a very weak Pokemon, we want to face off against those weak Pokemon. Like we could have gone against the Charger Bug in the first round, because Charger Bug would have been very easy, for example. And then the third thing is just whether I have it as a shiny or not, because every single one of these Pokemon we fight, I have a 1 in 100 chance of it being shiny at the end of all this. And because we fight 4 at a time, it actually means we have quite good odds of getting a shiny Pokemon. And well, that's of me getting a shiny Pokemon, and then all you guys playing with me, you then add to all the odds and stuff as well. So then it's this really interesting and cool thing where between all of us, between all 4 of us, and between all like 16 of our Pokemon, or well, it might not quite be 16, it could be as low as like 13. But between like all 13 to 16 of the Pokemon we're catching, there's a good odds of shiny being in there, basically. Like, it's not a crazy odd. So yeah. JJ, you have to study now, but when it ends, you'll be back to see if you get your shiny Heatran. Okay, no worries. Definitely focus on your studies. That's very important. But yeah, thank you, JJ. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bo's doing math odds again. I know. I'm sorry. I think basically, because it's like 1 in 100 sort of, so basically it's like 99 over 100 to the power of 4, and then you do 1 take away that, and that's the odds of getting at least 1 shiny. So it's basically about like a 1 in, I want to say something like a 1 in 24 chance. Like every time I do one of these Dynamaxes, it's about like a 1 in 24 chance. It's like a 5% chance or so. It's like a 4 or 5% chance, or something like that. And it's like 4, 5, 6% chance. And then basically, if I do 4 Dynamaxes, 4 Dynamax Adventures in a stream, it's then about something like 15% like that I get a shiny. So it's not crazy odds. Do you know what I mean? Like the odds of I do like a 2-hour stream, or what, like a 1.5 hour to 2 hour stream, and I have a 15% chance of getting a shiny. That's pretty cool, and I get to have fun with you guys. So, and I get like some advertising revenue, maybe the super chats and the Wonga, and that kind of stuff. So, okay, let's see what we've got. So I'm good without the Araquanid. I don't need it, but if someone does want that liquidation, that sweet, sweet liquidation to be able to defeat the Heatran, then that could be a good choice. Good choice, Zonda. LPBVGC, hey, lovely to see you again. Welcome back. Okay, so who have we got here? We've got Sceptile, we've got Clefable. Sceptile's probably going to be easier to beat than Clefable, because Clefable's quite bulky, and we don't really have anything super effective against Clefable, whereas I think with the Sceptile, we do have like maybe some bug moves, or Grass has like a lot of weaknesses, so I'm going to go with the Sceptile, plus shiny Sceptile with a hidden ability, could be cool. So I do have shiny Sceptile because of Pokemon Go, but whoa! Milotic Melons has just given a $2 super chat. This money is either illegally or legally binding. I'm not going to read that out a second time. No, thank you so much, Milotic Melons. That's so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet, and I really appreciate it because again, basically, for those who don't know, yeah, I'm a voice actor for I'm a voice actor for a lot of things. But for the last 8 months, like all of my income, all of like my voiceover for like the last 8 months, minus one small thing, has been for video games. So for the last 8 months, like all of my income outside of like, you know, the bit that I've made in streaming and, you know, a couple of autographs I've signed and stuff like that, has been for video games. So to now have a strike, it's basically like, that's not great because it means I can't like do essentially the voiceover work I've been doing for the past 8 months. So I just literally, you know, luckily I have had a couple of auditions and stuff recently for things that like aren't video games, so that's good. But video games are definitely the thing I like get the most auditions for and I get to work on. So seriously, Milotic Melons, I really do appreciate that. I know, you know, you might think it's $2, what's that? But to me, that's like really kind, and it does go a long way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, you tried sending $1 because that's all you got, but your bank refused to let it happen. Oh, Viper, that's really kind, but don't worry. Definitely don't. Also, when I say like, when I'm encouraging, when I'm sort of like encouraging super chats and Wonga and stuff, I do mean like only if it's in your means. Sorry, I didn't say that earlier. That was bad of me not to say that earlier. You know, it basically, if you're a person with like a steady, stable income, you've got a good job, your degree actually helped you and got you something where, you know, whereas my degree didn't. Like if your degree and your education got you somewhere, and you have a steady income and everything, and it means nothing to you, then it's really kind of you to, oh, whoa. Oh, that's really kind. So we just got another super chat for $2 from Milotic Melons once again, and it says Viper said they can't donate, so I'm gonna for them. Milotic Melons, that's really sweet. Thank you. That's so kind. And Viper, thank you as well. That's really, really kind. But again, don't do more unless it's like within your means, okay? Because that's really kind. Thank you. That's super sweet. So yeah. So hang on, let me just check chat for a sec because I have not so I'm not going to take the Sceptile because it's going to be terrible against Heatran. I think we have a pretty good team against the Heatran in all honesty. I think Xander's going to be able to Dynamax, so if Xander Dynamaxed and used the G-Max Quake, that could be like really, really useful, and it'll be very powerful as well. So, but let's see. Hang on. Oh, Milotic Melons, you have to go. Good night, because you have to do a lot of work for someone else's streams. Oh, that's really kind. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for joining in, and hopefully see you around. And yeah, just have a good night. Cappy, you're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, good, you're back because you're lined up for like the next bunch of people. So. You have less than 2 hours to edit 50 images. Oh my gosh! Well, everyone send Milotic Melons like all your goodest of good vibes. The goodest of good vibes to you, Milotic Melons. Mars, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cappy, you ate a burger. Oh, cool. What kind of burger? Do you mind if I ask? I know. So I don't mean that as a meme. I know that's the meme. Like, what kind of burger? But like, what kind of burger did you have? Was it like homemade? Did you buy it from somewhere? If you bought it from somewhere, where did you buy it from? So let's see what we got. Okay, Heatran's using Lava Plume. Not ideal. Oh, and of course, Kangaskhan goes down. So it's got Lava Plume and Heat Wave. Oh, that really sucks. I mean, that's good, but hang on. Let's just see. I just want to check I haven't missed anything. Skywatcher's got the gold outfit. Sorry, I hadn't said that out yet. Okay. Right, sorry. I'm kind of trying to do multiple things at once here. Wait, hang on. Did Kangaskhan survive? No. Okay. So I like looked at the health bar, and it like Kangaskhan looked the same as everyone else. So I was like, so is there just like a tiny sliver there? I was like, what? What? Okay, here we go. We're going big. If you understood that reference, kudos. Bit of an obscure one. Cappy, homemade, excellent, with American cheese, ketchup, and mayonnaise, excellent. Now, is that like a ketchup on the top bun, mayo on the bottom bun, or inverse, or did you make like a burger sauce where you like mixed ketchup and mayo together, and then that was your sort of slathering sauce of choice? These are the important questions we got to know, Cappy. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Gosh, we are like... No, Pangoro, why did you miss? He's 2 feet in front of you. Guys, we are like in a really bad position here. Because if this thing uses Heat Wave or Lava Plume, and it hits, like, if 3 people go down here, okay, right, that's okay. Oh no, it flinched! Oh, it flinched! What happened? That's not your fault, but like, oh, what happened? No! Okay, Max Geyser. Like, but seriously, this thing is like, because it has like attacks and we're in like such low health, we are like 1 attack away from like, no! It's missing again! Pangoro! Pangoro, no! Pangoro, no! No! Sucker Punch! Amber's being bold and brash. No, but it didn't work. I admire that attempt, but oh, it's using Max Flare. Ooh, no, this is okay. Well, actually, no, because it's going to get aggressive, isn't it? So it's got like 2 attacks. Ooh. Hang on, okay, so if we had, so that's our second KO, right? Is that our second KO? And now I'm getting panicky. It's getting even stronger. Okay, that's our second KO. As long as it doesn't use lava. Okay, hammer him. It's gonna hit. Pangoro, you did it, buddy. You did it. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was intense. That was way too stressful. Way too stressful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pretty sure mayonnaise are on the bottom. Okay, cool. So back to the burger. That's saying the rain saved us. That's why it's important to Dynamax if you got it. Thing is, although it's like, well, if Xander had Dynamaxed and been able to, you know, use the Quake or whatever, but we wouldn't have had the rain. But obviously you would have then had like a very powerful ground move. So, oh, hang on, I forgot to do the double check. Hang on, we gotta do the double. Oh, shiny, shiny Araquanid, shiny. You still got to check them all because you can get more than 1 shiny. But look, shiny Araquanid. It's purple with the red eyes. Ah, we did it. I forgot to ask for sparkles in chat. Guys, thank you for doing sparkles in chat because I forgot to tell you. That was so clutch. I forgot to tell you. Whoa. Whoa, that's so cool. Right, we got to do the double check because I don't think the Persian is shiny. But look, see, this is how you do the double check, okay? So you look next to the Galar symbol, that Pokeball that looks like a refresh symbol, kind of in like the bottom left there. And so it's like, right, there are no sparkles next to that. But then for Araquanid, sparkles, baby! And then Sceptile, no sparkles, and Heatran, no sparkles. But I don't care, because I just got shiny Araquanid, baby! Yes! Excellent, excellent. This is why you get the shiny charm, because you get good shiny odds. Yes, okay. Wow! Right off the bat. Yes, T'Challa. Okay. If that's not worth a like and a subscribe, I don't know what is. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, because we just got a shiny! A shiny! So there we go. Milotic Melons, you want to join the next one if that's fine. Do you mean like the next Dynamax Adventures? Like, are you still around? Like if you're still around, Milotic Melons, we'd love to have you. Or do you mean like the next stream? Yeah, you could Milotic Melons, you can definitely join in. So who else was around? Because I just want to check. Because I know that earlier, it may have been, I may have said a different 3 people, but my Lotix Melons did super chat, so super chat kind of does push you up. Oh, it was Cappy, Tenchi, and Chris. So let's go, but Chris was like the last one to jump in. So Cappy, if you're around, back from your burger. Tenchi, if you're around, and then my Lotix Melons, if you're now around. So Cappy, Tenchi, Milotic, if you guys are around, and then Chris, if you don't mind holding off a bit, we will get to you, I promise. But again, super chats get you next. Unless Viper's also, I mean, if Viper's also around. But yeah. But no, Viper just joined us. So okay. So, but does that sound okay? So it was Cappy, Tenchi, and Milotic, and then we'll get Chris on the next one. And then yeah, does that sound good? Oh, call you Jade. The in-game name is your dead name, so please don't use that. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, no worries, no worries. Jade. Well, it's very lovely to say your proper name, Jade. Okay, so here we go. Right, we're gonna go right back into this. For those of you joining, so Cappy, Jade, and Tenchi, please make sure you are connected to the internet. So you've done the Y button thing. It says the internet on the top right-hand corner of this screen. That's the thing. You only need to do it once, as long as you like haven't turned off your game or it hasn't gone in standby or anything. It will that will be preserved. But it's just, but you got to make sure. But I would always just double check that you are still connected or whatever. So, would you like to embark on a Dynamax adventure? Yes, please. You guys are gonna select this. You're gonna select anything goes, and I'm gonna select Heatran. Would you like to save your adventure so far? Yeah, why not? And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna put a link code. We're gonna go 0808, and then we're gonna go 0433. So that's 0808. Yeah, this would help if I could be typing it in. Xander's probably going to beat me to it. Not if I can help it, Xander. He beat me to it. 08080433. Thank you, Xander. I really do appreciate it. Okay. So once you do that, and it's in the top right-hand corner, you're going to select invite others. And if you were connected online, and if you do have that code put in, we will then get to it. Oh, Chris, you're doing something else on your end right now. Okay. No worries. Okay, so we got Jade, we got Tenchi, and then we're just waiting on Cappy. There we go. Excellent. That was all very quick. Well done. You guys are very, very on it. Okay. So remember, we're still facing Heatrans over and over and over and over. So Kangaskhan is once again a good choice. I'm going to go with Poliwrath because that's a good choice. Grapploct is also a very good choice. We've got some good choices here so far. So we have at least like 2 good Pokemon. Well, provided someone does pick Grapploct, we definitely have 2 good Pokemon. And then Kangaskhan is like, you know, decent enough. And then the Crustle does have Body Press, but Seeking... there's Seeking. There's a Seeking. Okay, Seeking. So we've actually got a very good team here. We might want to switch to Kangaskhan, I suppose. But, yeah. Rayquaza has become your least favorite legendary because of the pain you went through. Oh, no. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we've got an Ivysaur. So that... We've got loads of water types. So that's... Oh, and I don't have a shiny Beheeyem. And plus, there are some water types if we go this way. So let's go for the Beheeyem. Because we've actually got good moves against that and stuff, and I don't have a shiny one. And then we've got loads of water types to pick from. I saw there was a Politoed. Politoed can set up the rain with Drizzle, provided it does have the hidden ability. I think I saw like was that a Tyrantrum there? I do have a shiny Tyrantrum. Oh no, I just realized. So I hatched. So here's a funny thing. I may have said in previous streams, oh, let's go for Aurorus, because I don't have a shiny Aurorus. I actually did hatch a shiny Aurora. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Right, I'm going to Dynamax, and I'm going to Liquidation. Because we got loads of water types, so if we attack it with water moves, they'll still be pretty strong. So, yeah, I actually hatched a shiny Aurora, Amora, sorry, yesterday, and it's really cool. So, but I need to evolve it into Aurorus, and then I can put it in Pokemon Home. But the thing is, I think I went on my Pokemon Go really late last night, but then I forgot to evolve the Amora. I'm now just realizing. So, yeah, so I need to do that tonight. The thing is, it gets so because it's like summer and it's LA, it gets so dark here. It means I have to like go on the game at like 9 p.m. or something like that. And at 9 p.m. I'm kind of like starting to wind down, and I'm not like thinking of like, oh yeah, I gotta go on Pokemon Go at like 9 p.m. So, 1,500 DAs for Rayquaza and only 2 phases. That's like shiny every 500 DAs. Whoa. That's wild. Yeah, I've been very so during these like strike streams, I have been very lucky with my shinies. Because yeah, like I've managed to get 2 so far. And you know, basically, like I said earlier, I think the odds are probably about like, I don't know, like 1 in 24. You know, maybe like every, you know, I mean, basically, it's like basically like every 100 Pokemon I get, I should have a shiny kind of thing. I mean, it's kind of like realistically less than that because of, I don't know, just like odds and stuff. But you know, if you sort of think like, okay, well, if the odds are 1 in 100, every 100 you do, that's how often you should get them. We haven't even, I haven't even caught 100 Pokemon yet, and yet I've got 2 shinies throughout these adventures. So yeah. Besides Kartana and Rayquaza, all your hunts were very fast. Oh, good. Well, at least you've had like some balance, you know. Skywatcher, by the way, does anyone with Shield have a path for Lunala? You really want a shiny Lunala and you play on Sword. Skywatcher. So this version I am playing on is Pokemon Shield. Eventually, we will hopefully get a Lunala because like this is Shield and I will be hunting for it. Someone may be able to help you or something like that, but at the very least, eventually I will be able to help you because Lunala is one of the ones I need a shiny for and that I will be hunting for. So yeah, so I mean, if anyone can help you or whatever and you want to do a Dynamax with someone else, get a Lunala. But I will definitely be able to help you. I think a thing I said as well, or I kind of like began talking about this, I do have a convoluted plan to get some sword ones, because on my Pokemon Sword, I just caught all the legendaries. I didn't get any of them shiny, I just caught them because I wanted to like catch them all. Gotta catch them all. But what I did, so I did catch them all, but what I can do is eventually once I do need some sword Pokemon, sorry, I'm like holding back a burp. Once I get to a point where I don't need as many shield Pokemon or whatever. Okay, so we've got a Politoed, there's a Tyrantrum, and then what's in the middle here? Because I do have shinies of the left and the right. I just don't know what's in the. What's that hiding behind this one? Oh, it's a Pyukumuku! Oh, I need Pyukumuku! I'm selfishly selecting Pyukumuku for the berries, and it'll be an easy win. If that's a Pyukumuku. Or it could be like a Wishy-Washy, but, I'm selfishly picking this, because I don't know what it is. Okay. Jelly Ducky, you're now just starting to realize you might have got sunburn on your face. Oh, no! Oh, that's really bad. Masters, it's really crazy how much shiny hunting. It is Pyukumuku! Okay, I don't have a shiny of this, so I know it's terrible, but we do already have a good lineup for Heatran, so I suppose we might have to be a bit careful about the last KO, because when we KO it, that will do damage to us, but I honestly might coach you guys. I know I could use a Body Slam or a Drain Punch, but yeah. Kevin, lovely to see you. Welcome back. I saw you were online. Would you like to join Chris in the next round? Oh yeah, I already got a shiny. I suppose that's the thing I should say. I did get a shiny. Not a legendary, but a shiny. I got an Araquanid, which was very cool. Unfortunately, it is a shiny I do already have from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but hey, I will take it. So let's just see. Hang on, did I miss anything? Let's see. Oh, Jade could help. That's thing. So if after this, if like Skywatcher and Jade wanted to like do a Dynamax adventure together, you would be welcome to do that. No worries. Let's see. Okay, I have all my health, so I am just going to go with like a Body Slam because I kind of want to save the Drain Punches for if I need them against Heatran. Let's see. Viper, your first shiny from the DLC was the Suicune. Excellent. That's brilliant. Or a Suicune. The priority. Does Bo have the shiny? I do apologize. It's just one of the I know the Politoed is better than the Pyukumuku, but Pyukumuku, like this is the like, because there are some Pokemon where it's like, oh, I don't have this shiny, but it's because this game is like the best chance of me to get it, you know. Hang on, I'm gonna just quickly reset the stream because of lag reasons. I just used a Body Slam. Gmax Appleton somehow, even though in Sword and Appleton Shield was exclusive. Yeah, that's one of the cool things. It does help you get the other Appleton. I'll go with the Drain Punch now. I just wanted to save on some PP. Some PP. Let's see. Sorry, the stream is very laggy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my roommate is like using the internet or something. They do seem to be like talking to a load of people, so I do apologize if the visuals are a bit choppy. As long as the audio isn't choppy, that's kind of the main thing. So let's see. Okay, sorry. Let's see. No, so just back to Master's point about it's really crazy how shiny hunting has evolved since the early games. I know, right? Because in Gold and Silver, it was just kind of like this rare occurrence of a thing that may happen, and then plus shiny Gyarados. And in like Gen 3, I have a funny story about Gen 3 in a minute. That some of you guys will be familiar with this story, but that actually really worked out really well with the ability, with that just final little bit of chip damage at the end. Catch everything, always catch everything. You wanna catch everything, you wanna catch everything, even though the shiny could fail. But yeah. So, you know, and back in like Ruby and Sapphire, like, you know, shiny hunting was like even more vanilla because it was just run into the wild and see if you get a thing. Okay, so let's just see. So, right. Oh, it doesn't even have any... Oh, it has terrible moves. Okay, well, we beat that because it was quote-unquote easy to beat. Well, sorry. We should have gone for the Politoed. I'm sorry, but it's just... I don't have Pyukumuku, so I want a Pyukumuku. And plus, if I get it shiny, it means we never have to face a Pyukumuku ever again. Oh, and look, there's Slowking anyway. So there's a Beartic, which I do have a shiny, and there's a Slowking, which will be good for the Heatran. So I am all in for the Slowking. See, we don't need Pyukumuku. I do have shinies of all the things on this row, so that's funny how that works out. Okay, let's see what we got. Hang on. Wait, is the audio choppy? Because if the audio is choppy, that's not good. Because I can't hear. I can't like hear how my audio sounds or anything. But yes. Okay. Let's just check. Hang on. Right. So I'm just gonna go with. Actually, no. I'm gonna power up you guys with the power of coaching. I'm gonna coach you. Hang on, where's the marching band? Jelly Ducky Oof used to be a marching band, so I understand your pain. So I'm like going backwards through. Oswin, hi. Welcome, a new Pokemon Snap and getting all the requests done while watching. That's awesome. Hang on, where's... What? Hang on, where's the... I can't see what Jelly Ducky said. Oh, the Sunburn. Oh, and then the marching band. And oh, right. Okay, that's where that thread. I was like, wait, where's all this stuff about Sunburn and other stuff gone? Okay. Let's see. Time to go do some friend safari on your Pokemon Y. About to go insane. Been doing this for a while. Let's see. It just stutters once in a while. Yeah, I'm sorry. For whatever reason, it's like YouTube says like, oh, it's not, the quality's not very good or whatever. But then my OBS says that like everything's fine. Like it says 0 dropped frames. So the visual does look clearer now, though, at least. So that's something. Oh, we got an accuracy drop. Excellent. So I'm not paying any attention to this actual fight. I just kind of selected my move and I'm going on. So if there's anything where it's like, no, Bo, don't use that move, like, tell me. Even though I'm 10, like I said, I'm 10 seconds ahead of you guys. Chris, you got a random encounter Drowsy once in Pokemon Silver before Golden Rush City, but you're using an emulator, so you couldn't transfer it. No. Oh, that really sucks. Okay. We're getting our attacks off. We're boosting hang on, does anyone have special attack? Muddy water. Oh, okay, we do have the muddy waters. Okay. Slowking's paralyzed. That's good. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the body slam and then hopefully that'll. Masters, you didn't quite understand what shinies were in Gold Silver. I'm pretty sure you lost a shiny Suicune that way. Oh no! That's terrible. Yeah, no, I'm glad they've sort of made them a more prominent thing. I do think. Here's kind of my thing. I think they have been ruined a little bit with how easy they are to obtain. Honestly, one of the reasons I like this mode is because I think a 1 in 100 odds on a mode like this is it's sort of like a sweet spot. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of just the right number. It's like elusive enough that, you know, it's sort of elusive enough to kind of make it special, but it's also a low enough percentage or a low enough, you know, fraction where you know, they are realistically attainable. Like if you have 4 people playing and you do like 5 or 6 Dynamax adventures together, like one of you would get a shiny if you all had the 1 in 100 odds. Like statistically that would be quite a likely thing. If you don't have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 300, and then that's like not so good. But still, okay. Hang on, Jade. I don't know if it's a sign of everything, but you remember Makuhita because you always got the shiny ones whenever you played. So much so that when you were younger, you thought the shiny was normal. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Like, has anyone sort of got a shiny loads repeatedly throughout different games? Not necessarily in the same games, but like, that's the thing. In Pokemon Crystal, I've so often had Pokemon Crystal playthroughs where I would get a shiny Zubat. Like in multiple, like in like 2 or 3 Pokemon Crystal playthroughs, I've had a shiny Zubat, and I don't know why it's Zubat. I guess just because Zubat are common in the caves and you do bump into them a lot, and I would like never use repels, but like I'd always get them, and then I don't know. So that was always one that I got a lot of, and then I suppose in other games there are just, you know, in like Legends Arceus or whatever, it's like, oh, I got a load of this one, and then Scarlet and Violet, I got a load of this. In Pokemon Go, it's Bronzor. In Pokemon Go, I've got a bajillion Bronzor, and to the point where the last Bronzor I got was also a Hundo, and it was my first ever Shundo. And so I now have, you know, a perfect stat shiny Bronzor. And it's like, okay, I'll keep this one. I'm happy about this one. But I've got loads of Bronzors before this. So yeah. Right, I'm going to go with... Hang on, what's better between Liquidation and Drain Punch? Okay, Liquidation is better, yeah. Right, I'm going to go with Liquidation, see if I can get the defense drop. If I need to heal up, I will use a Drain Punch, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Kevin, you've got loads of shiny Zubats. Viper, you've got shiny Wingull in almost every game it's been in. I got shiny Wingull in Pokemon Emerald. So, but then it was ages before I then got another one. But then I think I've... no, I got one in... No, I think I eventually did get on Scarlet and Violet, like, randomly. But that took forever. So, let's see. Jade, not a specific one, but just most bug Pokemon. No, bug Pokemon are sort of like early, common. The drill run missed. How did it miss? It's 2 feet in front of you. Okay. like Heatran, like, oh, not you guys again. Basically, whoever can Dynamax and use a super effective move, whether it's a Max Knuckle or a Water type move, or even a Ground type move, the Max Quake, all three of those are really good now. So just do it. Always Dynamax. Definitely always Dynamax. Yeah, hang on. I'll use another Liquidation. Definitely always Dynamax because you get those more powerful moves, and we get the stat boosts and the weather and stuff like that. We always want to be Dynamaxing if we can, like as soon as we can. It's only if a Pokemon that we're using is like terrible and Dynamaxing it just really, if Dynamaxing it would be like a hindrance essentially, is why we wouldn't want to Dynamax. But yeah, because I know like would my Water type physical move be better than this Slowking's physical move? Like, yes, but it's like, but nevertheless, this is still gonna do like loads of damage and will set up the rain. So. And then that helps all of us. So I might get a defense drop here. No, we didn't. Oh no, it's getting desperate. It's getting desperate. It's getting desperate. It started using online dating. No, I'm kidding. Online dating isn't a sign of desperation. It's a modern way of the world. That's a very old joke. That's like can you believe that? Like, it's weird that thing. It is weird that there are certain things like that where, you know, the attitude towards them has changed and stuff like that. You know, it's weird when there are things that were like once deemed like cringe or whatever, kind of then become like the norm. And it's obviously quite nice when, you know, things that, you know, when something's good actually gets acknowledged as good. That's good. Okay. I hope cats meowing outside. Whoa, we're a bit too early for the sparkles. Okay, now we can do sparkles. Yeah, so whenever we beat a boss Pokemon, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video for a successful Dynamax, but also put sparkles and stars in the chat. Lots of sparkles and stars. Always catch your Pokemon, and then once we're done, once we've beaten the boss, so we beat the boss, we then have to sparkles and stars. It's sparkles and stars. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Right, hang on, let's do our double check. So we have to do the patented double check, okay? So I actually can't really remember what BKM looks like, but I don't think that's shiny. Pyukumuku, that looks like a Pyukumuku to me, so not shiny. That looks like a Slowking to me, plus it has blue and it's like a brighter pink or whatever. It's not shiny. Heatran magenta eyes, not shiny. But we'll do but this is where we do the double check. That's the first round of checks. Now we check the Galar logo. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, such a shame. I'm gonna go with the Pyukumuku for the lols. Because I already picked Slowking in a previous one, so I'm gonna go Pyukumuku. Or should I go Behium? No, yeah, I'll go Pyukumuku because I already made the joke. So there we go. So there we go. Right. So who did we have? So is there anyone who hasn't played yet who wants to play? We've got Chris, and we've got Chris and we've got Kevin. The Slowking is definitely the best one of those three because it's like a trade evolution. So if you don't have Slowking, definitely add that for your Pokedex. But let's see. But soon Bo will have an army of sea cucumbers. I used to do that like Pyukumuku thing every day in Sun and Moon because it was like 20,000 in-game Poké Dollars and it only took like less than a minute or whatever. So I would do that like every day to farm for money. Oh, shiny Heatran is a shiny you get everywhere. Oh, whoa. I just think Slowking is neat. Xander's on standby. Oh, Spike Bebop. Have you watched Pokemon Horizons? I haven't, unfortunately. But I think it looks really fun and really cool, and I can't wait to watch it someday. Basically, the thing is, ever since I moved from England to America, I've not been able to keep up with Pokemon, so I haven't watched like any Pokemon since the Sun and Moon series. Like I watched the first of the Sun and Moon series, but I haven't got to watch the rest of Sun and Moon or any of the Journeys stuff or the Horizon stuff. But I'm looking forward to catching up on all of it someday. So. Okay. Let's see. So was there anyone else? Was it just Chris and Kevin? Yes, I want to keep a record of the Heatran. The only Pokemon anime series you watched through was XYZ. Well, that was a very good one to watch through. Like, that was a really good series. Oh, Jade, you have to go now. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for the super chats, because that was really, really kind. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Hopefully see you around and see you again. Okay, so okay, right. I'm going to just go into this. Let Chris and Kevin go first, and then... hang on, so hang on, we've got Viper, we've got Xander, we've got Tenchi, and then... Was there like another person? Because basically, if there were like several people on standby, they could be in like the next raid or whatever. But yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of start doing this. So yeah, we'll get Chris and Kevin. Hang on, there was Xander. I'm getting lost now. Xander, Viper, Tenchi. If there was one more, then it means that we could have like 2 more rounds with the people I've said, but I just don't, you know. Okay. I'm gonna go in this. You guys are gonna select anything is fine. Anything goes. I'm gonna select Heatran. So we're gonna get. Oh, I don't know if like Cappy's still around. Oh, okay. Right. Hang on. Oh, and Cappy's actually just replied. Okay, hang on. So this could be perfect. Hang on. Right. So if we have Chris and Kevin and Cappy, because it's like the k, right? That sounded really dodgy. It'd be just like, you know, the like CCK. But like, if we get you 3 in, right, and then on the next one we'll have Xander, Tenchi, and Viper. Is that okay? Or does anyone need to go in like the next like 20 minutes or something? Is that okay? Like, are the 3 of you who I just said, like, will you be around in like 20 to 30 minutes for the next one? If anyone needs to like, no, I can only do this next raid, let me know. But otherwise, oh, Chris needs to sit out. Okay. Okay, if we have... Okay, Viper, what about you then? What if we have Cappy, Kevin, and Viper? Is that a plan? Is that a thing? Right, okay, I'm going to set the code at 08080459. And then we're going to invite, and this is going to hopefully all work out. Okay. Okay, Chris, if you're back in... Okay, Chris, you'll definitely be back for the next one, okay? We'll get you in on the next one just because, no offense, I don't want to wait. Because basically with 10 minutes, we can get a lot of a Dynamax done in 10 minutes. So we'll get Kevin, Cappy, and Viper on this one. And then next time, so Kevin, Viper, Cappy, and then on the next one, we'll have Chris, Xander, and Tenchi. And then that'll work out, and the numbers will be nice and even, and deep and crisp and even, and then that'll be good. The cool crab, the creepy crab, the killer crab. I don't know why you referenced that, but I love that you did. Did I accidentally reference that a minute ago? I don't even know. My references sometimes just go so fast, I like forget I make them. Why did you reference that? Did I reference it? I don't even remember. But anyway. Cappy, you might have to go swimming, but I doubt they get here. They were never supposed to. Okay, well, we're getting close to the 59-second rule, so... Right, okay. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. So, hang on. If Chris isn't around, and if Cappy may or may not be around, I'm losing track of all this now. Basically, we've got 59. We're getting close to the 59 seconds. So once we get to that 59 seconds, it's going to be a free-for-all for who can get in. So any of the people on standby, it'll be a fight between you two. Like, it's Tenchi versus Skywatcher. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, wait, the code's not working? 080804. Well, dang it. Okay, we'll try and get you in on the next one, Cappy, because, just because we've only got, like, a few seconds left, and I imagine one of the others are going to join, hopefully. Hopefully. It seems you joined someone else. Oh, you communicate. Wait, hang on. Oh, no. The free-for-all has backfired. Oh, well, if you guys all play together. Okay. The 59-second rule has backfired. Okay, well, I'm just going to put ready. 3, 2, just to, I mean, Tenchi's probably trying and now connecting with them all as well. Okay. We'll figure this out in a few minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no. Let's see. These are all... Colossal has Scald, I guess? I'm gonna go with that. These are terrible choices for a Heatran. Yeah, if everyone joined Tenchi... Oh gosh. Everyone joined Tenchi. That's really funny. No, it's okay, it's okay. That's really fun. What I love as well is that you guys seem to end up getting a bigger group than we did. Is the funny thing. So, like, you guys ended up getting, like, a group of 4. Oh, there's a Jinx on the right. Can we go for the Jinx? Because I don't have a shiny Jinx. And plus, like, the Clefable's, like, bulky and going to be hard to beat. And then, okay, there's on the left, there's a Grovyle. There's a ground type, so ground type will be good. There is a fighting type on the left. I can't see what... Oh, it's a Phalanx. I've got a shiny Phalanx. Oh, it's a Marshtomp. Oh, Marshtomp's really good. Yeah, we'll definitely go to the right. There's a Marshtomp on the right. That'll be, like, really useful. Unfortunately, we probably are going to be stuck with a Bolton for a partner for the rest of the thing. Okay. Wow, that cry was incredible. Did you hear that? That was great. Okay. Right. I'm gonna Dynamax. Oh no, wait, hang on. No, I'm gonna Dynamax and G-Max Volcalith. Sorry. I almost selected a water move there, like forgetting we're not fighting Heatran. Do not use water moves against Jinx, because it has the dry skin ability. So you'll just end up healing it. Yeah, I mean, this is one way for everyone. I don't know if... Hang on, I'm forgetting the name of... I'm forgetting the names now. Oh yeah, speedrunner Keyzeron, who you might have seen on, like, GDQ, Games Done Quick. He's done a few runs to GDQ. He, like, does, like, a Jinx impression that's always very funny, and people will always, like, donate and be like, Keys, do the Jinx impression. And it's just become, like, his thing now. I can do, like, his Jinx impression, and it is quite funny. I might need to turn down the mic or step back, but it's like... So, oh no, I actually couldn't do it as well as I thought, but I started off strong and then I messed it up. But that's the general idea of what he goes for. But it's very funny. I can do it better when I haven't been talking for an hour and, like, not sipped on my drink. Everyone hydrate. This is what happens if you don't hydrate for an hour. Oh my gosh. Okay. Neo! Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. And then, Cappy, your favorite Dynamax cry is G-Max Pikachu. Mine too. Mine too, I love it. Allegra Clark. Allegra loves the G-Max Pikachu cry. Like, I just always remember Allegra loved the G-Max Pikachu. Oh, Cappy. Can someone help Cappy evolve Phantom? If anyone's able to do that, then that would be really cool. I can't, but Neo, Bo is not hydrating because you're not here to remind him. I know, Neo. Like that's like you can't. You timed it perfectly. Okay, right. We don't need the Jinx. Will be terrible. Oscar will probably trade for it, but yeah, there we go. I mean, it's not really that much worse than Boltund, in all honesty. Like, I don't know. Maybe it might put the Heatran to sleep with a lovely kiss. We'll have to see. Okay, let's see what we've got right. Grovyle is terrible. Hatterene is a good Pokemon, but for the context of Dynamax Adventures and Heatran, it's terrible. But then we've got the Marshtomp. I'm going to pick Marshtomp. I'm just going to look ahead quickly and just see what we've got. We've got like a Ghost, oh, Trevenant. There's a Trevenant and then some other stuff. So Trevenant will be bad, but we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's see what we've got now. 97.1. I know the stream lag. Hang on, let me just do a quick. I should do a refresh like before every Dynamax adventure or something like that. Like that would be the helpful thing. Oh, and there was a sound loop. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Hopefully it's just. Hopefully that has fixed it now. And yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with a Scold. See if I can get a burn. Time to exchange watts for loads of quick balls. Yes. Yeah, no more sound loop, but the lag. Yeah, I can't really help the lag. The lag is just a thing it does. It might be because my roommate is like doing a load of internet stuff, which unfortunately I can't really do anything about that. Let's see. Ooh, gravity intensified. Expanding force intensified. Marshtomp sleep intensified. Okay, sorry, I'll stop now. I really like Orbeetle, and I like the G-Max of it as well. And I think it is a shame that we've got some of these new Pokemon introduced that had these amazing forms that we, like, instantly then lost, you know? Like, we had Orbeetle, Sandaconda, Duraludon. Yeah, just it was sad, you know? Whoa, it's using Dig! Quick before the hyena come. And burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it! Ah, I didn't burn it. I'm sorry, I failed you all. Neo, fun fact, you randomly decided to buy a literal desk. Ooh, that's cool. Was it like a YouTube sponsor and you were like, you know what, I'm gonna get a desk. I keep getting adverts for desks actually, just not like sponsors in YouTube videos, but like ads for them. Like sometimes if you accidentally like click the ad below the video, I keep getting like desks. I'm not, guys, I can barely afford food. I can't buy a desk. So, okay. So let's see. Right, Marshtomp's going to be very good for the Heatran, okay? So either one of you, definitely get that Marshtomp. Kevin got it. Okay, let's see if we can get you a better Pokemon for the final Viper. So we got Trevenant and some dark type that my brain can't make out. I can see the shape of it. Is that like a Linoon or something? Like the Galarian Linoon? I mean, I'm tempted to go for the Linoon, because I don't want Kevin's Marsh Stomp to die. Oh, I didn't press the button. I gotta press the button. There are some berries this way as well. No, you literally sat at your PC and went, I should buy a desk. Well, I love that, Neo. Excellent. I hope it's a good one. Oh, we had this the other day. Skuntank. But that's the other day it was poison and I thought it was a snake. Okay. My bad. My bad. I'll go with the flamethrower, see if I can get a burn. Okay. Well, this did have a couple of dark-type moves that would be okay against Heatran, so it probably would still be better than the Indeedee. I can't remember the Indeedee's moves, but... Oh! Wow! Computer Oscar! I also just like the idea that maybe Kevin is like, how is Oscar hitting these moves? And like, yesterday I was missing all... No, was Kevin missing moves yesterday, or was like just Kevin getting hit? Was I missing moves? I think Kevin was missing moves as well, though. That even though, in terms of the actual game's coding and stuff like that, it's obviously absolutely not Kevin's fault, but it was absolutely Kevin's fault. Okay, you assembled it all by yourself. Let's see, hang on. Your desk is a dresser-drawer set with... Why is the lag so bad? From IKEA, the tabletop's £15, the two legs are £2.50 each on the side. Best 20 quid you ever spent. Excellent. Yeah, I do apologize for this lag. Again, there's kind of just nothing I can do about it if my roommate's like using a load of internet right now or whatever. Again, this laptop is not made for streaming. Man, if this laptop died, that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. That's the thing. If I had like a fancy stream layout, I would be like number of Dynamax Adventures since last shiny or something like that, and we would kind of have that. And you'd expect the number to be about like 25 kind of thing. Like 25 would be that. Okay, if you had 25 Dynamax Adventures without a single shiny, that'd be pretty weird. But yeah, that's a thing I would totally do. But right, Mystical. Excellent. And then Marsh Stomp's using Dig. Quick before the Hyena come. And then I'm going to finish off with a G-Max Volcalith, which is going to hit the Skuntank and also hit Kevin under the ground. Boom! Okay. You missed with a 90% move 3 times today. Oh no. That's the thing, I wish I could randomly decide to buy a laptop. The thing is, here's the thing. I mean, if I had the money to like buy a laptop, I'd sort of then just go on and buy like a proper computer kind of thing. But yeah. Oh whoa, Tenchi's friend Sly has gone 9 streams without a shiny. Oh wow. Well, lots of sparkles. Okay, next time you have to do 2 lots of sparkles, 1 for me and 1 for Sly. Right, I'm good with the Colossal because I can use Scald and whatever. But yeah. But that's the thing. This has got a couple of dark moves. It could be alright. And we got some berries that are going to heal us up. So yeah, whoever gets to Dynamax, even if I get to Dynamax, I will do it to set up the Rain Dance. But yeah, use ground moves if you got them, water and fighting if you don't, and I guess dark moves for the Skuntank. And this should be all okay. Skywatch, you just bought 999 Pokeballs because you had over $1 million Poké-Dollars. Nice! In my... I don't know about my Violet, but in my Scarlet, in my Pokemon Scarlet, I have, like, maxed out my money. And the thing is like, I don't really have things to buy because I actually do have, like, a lot of, like, almost every item kind of thing. So I can't really even, like, sort of sell the items because I literally can't, like, get the money for them and stuff. So... yeah, on that game, because of all the raids I've done in that game, I kind of have, like, just maxed out my money and everything else. Okay. Ice beam. More like an ice beam. The flaming Heatran. Okay. Good. That lash out's nice. And then Heatran's using an Iron Head, which... Oh, Oscar! I can't believe it didn't go down to a fire move. But dang. The computer's letting us down. Right, okay. Kevin's setting up the Max Quake. Boom, baby. Excellent. My Scalds won't do very much, but, like, there'll be something. This might get it to the halfway. No, that was a bit ambitious. I knew it'd get us to about halfway, but I didn't think it would get us beyond it. But yeah, you can hope. Neo, Bo influenced you, and then like I'm an influencer now. Oh, I wish. But although speaking of that, I would like to thank the not sponsor of this stream, Raid Shadow. Like, haven't done that joke in forever. But yeah, no, there's no sponsor. Like, there's not a sponsor. But that's kind of why I'm doing these streams and going hard at the streaming. And like, please like and subscribe and all that lovely stuff if you haven't already. Please recommend a friend. Write in the my Steam engine. You know, write in you know, recommend me to people, post in Discord servers if you got them, do them for, you know, not just Pokemon Discord servers, but things that I'm in that people are fans of, like those projects. And yeah, I'm faster now. A lovely kiss, Oscar with the clutch kiss. So close your eyes, Heatran. Okay, its eyes are not. He's an eyes open sleeper. So anyway, Bark, come on. Yes, Kevin's gonna finish it with a Max Quake, which will somehow miss because he's Kevin. No, I'm kidding. There we go. Hey, sparkles in chat, everyone, and do some extra sparkles for Sly as well. There we go. But that's the thing. That's why I'm streaming. And don't forget to like and subscribe. But that's why I'm like streaming more and stuff, just to see if I can like get up the numbers, get up the super chats, get up the Wonga. You know, get up all that stuff. Maybe someday I could have a sponsor. Who knows? Because again, it's like if I can get all that stuff, if I can get more people watching these things live, you know, at the minute we've been averaging like sort of like 15 to 20, but if we could get that up to like 25, 30, 40, 50, 100, like that could like literally change my life. And it could be enough to help weather the storm that is this strike. But when I say storm, it's not the strike that's the storm, it's the greedy companies, so please don't attribute any frustrations I have to do with the union or anything. It is purely aimed at the greedy CEOs of these game companies. Right, okay, let's do the quick single check. Okay, no shinies. But let's just do the double check, because I kind of can't remember what Jinx looks like. I do need a shiny Jinx, so... but no sparkles there. I do have shiny Marshtomp, no sparkles there. Skuntank, and then the Heatran. I think I did get a Marshtomp on a previous one, so I actually am going to go for the Jinx, I think. And then I guess next time I find a Skuntank, we'll go for a Skuntank. Chris, you're back. No one got a shiny. Oh, well, guys, that just means that Oscar got it, okay? That just means that Oscar got the shiny. Congratulations, Oscar, on getting your shiny Heatran. The thing with Oscar, here's the thing about Oscar. Oscar would have got the shiny Heatran, but then still picked the Skuntank anyway. That's Oscar for you. Okay. So, right. We've got Chris. We're definitely going to get Chris in, okay? Who else was around and available? Was there anyone who hasn't joined us yet? Chris is the main one who hasn't joined us yet, if I've remembered everything right. So let's definitely get Chris in. Is Cappy around? Was Cappy meant to be here? I don't know. Otherwise, it will just be like Tenchi and Skywatcher, although I know Xander was around as well. Oh, and Xander's just put available as well. Oh no, there's like 4 people. There's like 4 people, but this is like our last. Well, here's the thing. If we beat this in like 20 minutes or less, then I guess in theory we could do another one for 20 or less. Cappy, did you get to do one earlier? Or because I think you did do one earlier, but I don't think there's anyone new. Okay, so I'm going to start setting this up. We need to let Chris in for sure. I'm going to select Heatran. You guys are going to select Anything Goes. Anything Goes. Unless you have a Heatran as well, in which case, pick the Heatran. But like link code, we're going to do 0808 and then 0521. Okay, so Chris, you're going to do 08080521. I have no idea how to pick this beyond Chris. And because I fear if we have a free-for-all, it will end up just being me and Chris, and then all you guys will just connect with each other. I'm going to invite others. Here we go. Yeah, no, I think if anyone's done 2, then definitely don't join in. But I can't remember who did what ones now, so I can't remember who's been in and who hasn't. So yeah, sorry for the awkwardness. Don't know how to finish this, but yeah. Okay. Okay. If we get to the 2-minute rule and no one's in, then we can try again. But yeah, I think everyone has like done 1 apart from Chris, which is why I want to make sure Chris definitely gets in. Because Chris is the only one who hasn't. But have you put in the code, Chris? Otherwise, I will reset this via the 2-minute rule. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. Cappy, do you want to come in just because you are on the trial? And then I don't know, because you might not be able to play like next week or whatever. So if we get Cappy in, if you want to come in, Cappy, and then I don't know. Oh, and Amber's in as well now. So yeah, maybe if we get Cappy in, would that be okay? And then that could be a good way to round this out. Okay, we'll aim for that. But you have 75 seconds, 74 seconds. No, it's okay. It's okay, Skywatcher. No problemo. We'll try. Just try and remember for next time, sort of thing. Like, say if you're around at the beginning of the next stream and there are like 4 people, if you can just sort of be like, oh well, I was in the last one last time. Like, I got to do 2 the other day, and everyone else got to do 1. Like, you know, if we if we try and stick to like an honor system, then I think that this will be fine. Because I'll be back tomorrow. Here's the thing. Tomorrow, I may even be around in, like, the evening. And I'm kind of tempted to maybe do 2 streams. Like, I could do 1 in the afternoon and 1 in the evening. So... Oh, sorry, looks like I have received an audition since, oh, sorry, I need to select another button. Okay, I should be looking at the game, not my audition. Well, no, I should be looking at audition, not the game, really. But no, I can check that out afterwards, though, because this is probably gonna be our last one of the day. Well, no, it depends if we do it really quickly. Okay, who am I picking? I'm gonna pick the Hitmonlee, because Hitmonlee is good against Heatran. Ooh, the Mudslap Flygon could be good against Heatran, but also Bouffalant's superpower is good as well. The Amoonguss is terrible, and the Blossom is terrible. These are some terrible choices. Hang on. So, right. Just quickly in chat, who were the people who were like available but are not in it this time? Like, who are the people who, like, because if there are like 3 people, if there's like Xander, Tenchi, and I don't know, Kevin or someone, then I mean maybe we could do 1 more afterwards, but like we'll see. We'll see. Right, there's a Sceptile to the right and a Drifblim to the left. Both of these are kind of terrible, but yeah, I imagine the Sceptile's easier to beat and better to get a shiny. Oh no, there's a Marowak. Oh, there is a Marowak to the left though, and Marowak is going to be good. But there is a Clink Clank. Yeah, no, the Marowak's good, so I'm going to select the Drifblim. I probably can't hurt this Drifblim with my Hitmonlee, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, Viper, you're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, let's see. I'm just trying to figure. Because I do kind of just generally only want to do 4 Dynamax Adventures. It depends how long this takes. And I do now have this audition, so that might affect things. I am gonna set up a max flare, I guess. No, yeah, well, last time kind of doesn't count because of the thing where everyone accidentally all joined the wrong raid room, so that's why last time was a bit weird. But yeah. Ooh, Viper got pizza. What kind of pizza did you get, Viper? We gotta know. We had to know the burger earlier. So now we have to know the pizza. Sorry, I think it might be a bit laggy. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Right, sorry, just checking this audition. I just want to check like how important or urgent it is or whatever. And like how long it is. Okay, that's interesting. And then I am just trusting you guys to win this fight for me whilst I am not 100% paying attention. Right, sorry, gotta pay attention. Sorry, I've gone all quiet, Sorry, I should be talking. I should be talking whilst I read this or whatever, but let's see. Oh, for that, okay. Sorry, basically, I hate when, I got, my sort of my agency writes these nice little summaries of like what you need to do in the audition, but you need to pay attention to them because you need to see if they have actually told you all the information you need, or if there's any information which conflicts or anything. And I think there was something which kind of conflicted, where it's like, oh, hang on, the script doesn't say to do that. Okay, no, that's cool. Right, anyway, I won't talk anything more because don't talk about your auditions, kids. The thing I just said is fine because that's like vague, but yeah, just don't talk about your auditions, kids. Doesn't matter what they are. Don't get into any kind of real specifics. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, Neo, maybe tomorrow you'll buy the Shield DLC. Ooh. Hey, if desks can be bought spontaneously, then so can DLCs. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I'm good with the Hitmonlee, because it will be good against the Heatran. This Drifblim isn't ideal, but yeah. But we do have the Marowak to the left, which should be good. Unfortunately, it is just a regular Marowak, not an Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak is the one I need as shiny. I'm just going to look ahead. Okay, we've got Vespiquen. That's terrible. Oh, but then there's another ground type. That's like a Sand Slash or something, so that could be alright. Okay. Oh, hang on. It's a bit too early to be doing shinies. A bit too early. Let's not get too carried away. We got to win first. We got to win first before we get into the shinies. Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So right. I'm back. I'm concentrating now. I'm paying attention. Right, I'm going to go for a low sweep the leg. Try and do like a Star Wars and make it tip over. And then we'll kind of take it from there, really. Okay. Okay, right. Oh, hang on, I didn't find out what kind of pizza. What was the pizza? I missed the pizza. Pizza. Eric, hi, welcome. Sorry, I was looking. I received an audition, and I just needed to like just give it a quick overview and see what kind of an audition it was. So that's why I wasn't paying attention. I am so sorry that I missed you and didn't get to say hello. Right, Bouffalant using superpower. Let's see. In a matter of 2 days, you bought a desk fan, a new lamp, a new audio speaker, and the Scarlet DLC. But then you could get the shinies with us. And I will just say one thing. This isn't me trying to sell you on it. This is just me trying to tell you, just like informing you or anyone else, right? With the Sword and Shield DLC, if you do want to play this mode with other people, friends, random people online, if you do want to be able to shiny hunt for the legendaries, because in Scarlet and Violet, with that DLC, you do get access to a lot of legendaries. That is true. But they can't be shiny. I don't know if they have guaranteed good stats or not. And you do also need to play with other people. You actually need to play with other people to be able to get all of them. Which is also true of this DLC as well, technically. Like, Sword and Shield do have some exclusive legendary Pokemon in this mode. So that is a thing. But if you actually do play the mode randomly online, you might get a few of those exclusives. That's how I got most of my exclusives in my Pokemon Sword back in the day. I didn't, like, really play with people specifically. I just did it randomly online enough where I did get people who had Pokemon Shield, and I would, you know, kind of mooch off of their raids kind of thing. So that's the thing to keep in mind. But yeah, but if you don't catch the legendary, if you don't choose to keep the legendaries at the end, you can farm for them again and again and again and see if you can get a shiny. So if you don't actually need to like have the legendary, this mode can be really fun to do, and then just like, you know, get the Pokemon for your Pokedex and to see if you can get a shiny legendary. But I do recommend getting the shiny charm. If you do want a shiny legendary hunt for these Pokemon, I highly recommend getting the shiny charm, because you're just saving yourself like a third of the work or 2/3 of the work that you'd otherwise have to put in. But you can get the shinies with us. But yeah, so you restarted your playthrough of Shield and need to finish the main story first. Oh, but that's the other. Sorry, that was actually the whole thing I was gonna say about this mode and stuff like that. Sorry, this was the me not trying to pitch it to you thing. Sorry, this was the thing I was gonna say. With the DLC, with this DLC, right? You do not. I repeat, you do not need to have completed the game. So you can play this mode without having beaten. Not just like the first part, because this mode is in the second half of the DLC, but you don't need to have beat the first half of the DLC, and you don't need to have completed the game. You do need to complete the game to access some other features in the DLC, but in order to access this mode and to be able to play it online with other people, you don't need to have beaten the game. Like, so on this file here, Pokemon Shield, I didn't have this DLC until I decided to do this mode and until we went on strike. Until we went on strike and I decided to do this, I never had the DLC on this game file. But the thing is, I haven't done the Isle of Armor DLC. I don't have a Kubfu or an Urshifu on this file, because I just got the DLC and then I went straight to the Isle of Armor. Definitely someone picked this up because the Bone Meringue will be like a really good move. Unfortunately, the Marowak doesn't have the thick club, which would be like the really cool and helpful thing. But yeah, but like the Marowak will be that Bone Meringue, or if you like Dynamax and use Bone Meringue, that'll be really useful against Heatran. But yeah, but you can just go straight here, so you don't need to have completed the game or anything. Okay, what have we got? Is that is that like a Tauros or a Miltank, or I can't even tell. And then there's a ground type here. That's some kind of fluffy normal type. Okay, I'll go for the ground type. I think that's a Sandslash. Is that like a... Is it a Wigglytuff? Is that a Wigglytuff, the normal type? I think it's a Wigglytuff. So you can play this mode, and you will have access to like 30... I want to say 37 legendary... I can't remember if it's 37 legendaries total, or if it's 37 legendaries just if you get it on one version of the game. Like, so if you have Sword, you have access to 37. If you have Shield, you have access to 37. But if you play both... I am going to Dynamax here. I know that's kind of greedy. Oh, look, see, it goes up to power 95 with the close combat. I am going to give this a go. It probably will KO me, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, if you get the DLC, you can get the big noggin. Yeah, because that's the thing. In Scarlet and Violet, you can get Spectria and Glacier, but you can't get Calyrex, right? Am I right in thinking that? I don't know if you can trade over Calyrex into Scarlet and Violet. I actually don't know this now. 36 legendaries. Remember the days when there were like 4? See, this is one of the reasons why, quote-unquote, Dexit, but like basically not having a full Pokedex in every game is actually like kind of a healthy thing, because you can kind of decide which Pokemon to have and not have in a game, and it means you don't need to have like, you know, I mean, how many legendary Pokemon are there now? There are like 50. I mean, there must be like over 50 or 60 or 70 of them now, right? Like, so the idea of having to have like 50 or 60 or 70 legendary Pokemon in every game is just kind of wild. And I think they could do a game where they really do just like hold back on the legendaries, like don't give you just don't give you access to many of them. It will make the competitive battling like really interesting if there aren't that many legendaries. But yeah, so Cappy, what if I just threw a bird meringue at you back? I would ban you from chat. No, I'm kidding. I've been watching Mitch Flower Power, and he, I watched like his edited sort of videos, his cut down videos, and but he'll be like, "Oh, that's it. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned. Like, who just made me lose a life? You're banned." So yeah. Man, this pizza's hitting different. Me being lactose intolerant, plus it's Meat Lovers. It's good for me. No, Meat Lovers is a good pizza. Right, so I'm not gonna switch for this, but like definitely someone get this, because that Stomping Tantrum will be really good. Okay, with Bouffalon, that's good. Good. Okay, there we go. Excellent. And we got the berries. So there we go. That's very, very interesting. Okay, Mars says, even in the old games you couldn't complete the Pokedex. You couldn't imagine catching all of them now. Well, that's the thing. Imagine if you did have to have, like, imagine if, like, games did have, like, a national Pokedex, and you had to, like, trade in, like, 1,000 Pokemon. Like, that's not fun. You know, like, all you would do is, like, trade them in. They're not gonna make, like, you know, you're not gonna have a game where, like, or at least not anytime soon. I'm gonna start with a low sweep just to get the speed down, but then I will switch to close combat. So, but like, can you imagine if they made a game and they like programmed in like I don't know, 800 or 1,000 catchable Pokemon, and then like, oh, the rest you can have. But because that was a thing about in a game like Sun and Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had like a Pokedex of like 400 Pokemon. I can't remember if in like the post game there were like more Pokemon available, and I can't remember if there were any other Pokemon that were like catchable, but they just weren't like part of the Pokedex or anything like that. But the thing is like, it still meant you had like several hundred Pokemon that you could only get by trading them in. So like, yes, you could have them in the game, but you had to like trade them in, and it's kind of like, well, if you have to like transfer them in from like an old game, I don't know, it's sort of just a bit not special kind of thing. And I don't know, like I just kind of think that, but then if you did have them like all catchable, it then also means that like just it would be chaos, you know. So I don't know. So right, okay, I'll go close combat now. This time, and then yeah. Right. Didn't Sun and Moon had the weird QR code thingy, and you could get some Pokemon from that, couldn't you? Like some starters. They had the one with Magearna. I actually kind of need to get that Magearna, because I did my Pokemon Moon recently, but you can only get the Magearna like once you beat the game or something like that. And I might hop back on it just to get like another Magearna before the Pokemon Bank closes. If they announce the closure of Pokemon Bank, I definitely will hop back on Pokemon Moon and do that. But yeah, I'm going to lower my own defense and special defense just in the name of power. And then here we go. We did it. We did it, chat. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. Right, catch Yahitran, and then we'll see how this goes. I'll check one thing quickly, and then we'll see whether we can do another raid or not. Okay. Right, Sparkle's in chat. Yes, Sparkle's in chat. And like and subscribe if you haven't. If anyone has joined a bit later on, and you haven't liked the video yet, please click like on the video. It really helps out. It just helps out with my streaming most days thing, and to just try and get the numbers up. Tell a friend, get a friend to subscribe. Okay, let's do the double check. Okay, Drifblim would be gold, so that's not shiny. Marowak would be green, that's not shiny. Sandslash would be, I think, also green, but that's not shiny. Satella, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you liked the video yet, Satella? Okay, none of these are shiny, but we will just do the double check. So let's see. So we've got the Drifblim, no sparkles next to the symbol. Marowak, no sparkles next to the symbol. Sandslash, no sparkles next to the symbol. And Heatran, no sparkles next to the symbol. So the question is, which one of these Pokemon do I want to get for the DLC? No, I'm gonna go with Marowak, because I think that is part of the DLC. I think that was in the Isle of Armor. I do need a shiny Alolan Marowak, but we'll worry about that when we get there. But if I get a Sandslash another time, we'll get a Sandslash. There we go. Okay. So, oh, that's okay. If you can't find Sparkle, just Sparkle. You can do stars as well. If you can't find a Sparkle emoji, you could do like a star emoji. Let me just check one thing. And then I'll be right back. Okay, let me just check one thing, and then we might do one more. Okay, I'm back. We'll do one more. I think we can do one more. So who is available? So was it like Tenchi and Xander? And then I don't know if anyone else. Basically, was there anyone who's only done one so far today? Who's only done one Dynamax with me so far, or Dynamax Adventure with me so far, and only done one? Was it Xander and Tenchi? I can't remember if anyone else had. I want to make sure the people who have done the fewest of them get to do one. Kevin's got to go. Thank you so much, Kevin. I'll see you around. But yeah, who were the people who had done one today? And then we'll quickly do. Oh, I did have Sand Slash. Okay, well I do have Sand Slash. I don't know if I have 2 of anything else. I've done well so far. I haven't repeated anything so far. But there we go. There's the shiny Araquanid. Ah! Lovely. Oh, I'll just get a picture of this, actually, whilst we're waiting. Oh, yeah, baby. Looks so good. Chris, you'd only done... Okay, so you've only done the one. Okay. So if we have Xander, Tenchi, Chris, and then that's probably good or whatever. Was that the 3 left over? I think you guys were the 3 left over. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. So we're going to say Heatran. You guys are going to put anything's fine. I'm putting Heatran. Anything goes. We're going to go link code. We're going to go 08080546. There you go. So 08080546. The 3 of you who I think have only done 1 each with me today, I'm going to hit invite, and then hopefully you guys can join me. If we get to 59 seconds, it can be a free-for-all for whoever wants to get in. But only if we get to the 59 seconds, okay? Stick with the 3 people who we said for now. And then, yeah. Although, if we get to the 2 minutes and no one's in, then it means something's wrong. Because if you get like this, like... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so Tenchi's in. Okay. Oh, and there's Xander. Excellent. So then, Chris, we are just waiting for you. And then, yeah. Right, let's see. Because, hey, if I squeeze in an extra one, that means I'm 1 closer to the Heatran. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to go with the Relicanth. I don't have a shiny Relicanth, and this will take it out of the pool, but Relicanth is the only good one of the ones here. Blaziken is the only good one of the ones there. And then just waiting. Dugtrio is the only good one of the ones there. And it does it has a weakness, but it also has a super effective. And Beware is the best one of the ones there. But is not really that good. But the first 3 actually are good, because they all have super effective things. So, okay, we've got water to the left and water to the right. Okay, this is going to be... Was there like Basculin and Slowking? Oh no, Quillfish sucks. And I have a shiny of that. Right, I'm going to look ahead. Okay, there's a Noctowl, a Clefable, a Lopunny, and a Colossal. And then... Oh, there's a Pangoro. Okay, I'm going to go to the right. I'm just picking the right. Oh, and we've gone left. Okay. But that's okay. We can... if we need, like, the Pangoro or whatever, we can always do whatever. Amogus. Okay. It's Quillfish. In fairness, Quillfish should be pretty easy to beat, hopefully. Quillfish is using Intimidate. I'm actually going to double check my ability, because I can't remember whether I had Rock Head or if I had something else. And it won't matter for this battle, because I can Dynamax. But I just want to check what's my... Okay, I do have Rock Head, so me using Head Smash should be fine. Let me check this. I'm actually... No, I will use a Max Rockfall here. I will use a Max Rockfall here. I do apologize for any Sandstorm damage, But we gotta go with the powerful moves because I don't really know if we have a whole lot of stuff super effective against this. I think the Greedent had Psychic Fangs. That's obviously good, but yeah. Okay. We're gonna double check one thing about that audition. Okay. Ooh, coaching. Nope, hit the wrong thing there. Da 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 da. Ooh, we're gonna have some very powerful coaching here. Hey Lois, I'm a Pokemon. Okay. Right, okay. Anyway, Bark. Blaziken's got the speed boost, and then I'll go with a Max Wormerind, or whatever it's called, and then this should be good. Okay. I wonder how many people, just because there's a comment in a chat about like 11111111 for the link code, but I wonder how many people do that. I would never want to just do like 11111111, just because I'd be like, but like someone else could be doing that. It's why I kind of pick the weird little codes that I do, and you may have noticed the pattern for like how I pick them roughly, but okay, anyway, right, Pokeball, 3 Pokeball. Wow, guys, I had like 500 Pokeballs at the beginning of this endeavor, and we are now, we're now down to, we're gonna finally go past our first 100. So does that mean, if we've done 100, does that mean that we're getting towards like 25 Dynamax Adventures together? That's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Okay. I am good without this quilt. This Quillfish could be good. You know, it's got the water type move. It's definitely got potential. And it's got Intimidate as well. So it definitely is better than the Greedent. It's probably definitely not better than the other stuff we've already got. I know the Blaziken's not doing so hot right now, but we'll figure that out in a sec. Okay. We've got Noctowl and Clefairy. Well, I guess the Clefairy could be okay because we'll get the Backpacker. I'm kind of tempted to do the Clefairy as well. Well, they both lead to the same thing, don't they? Well, I couldn't even see what was up ahead. There's the Pangoro, which I saw. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go for a Leftovers. Eviolite's kind of pointless. Leperberry. Leperberry could be good for the Rockhead. But yeah. I think it's fine, though. Let's see. Wow, Xander got mostly seeds. Oh, that sucks. Hey, Peter. Why are you a fat Pikachu? Okay, anyway. Let's see. Okay. I'm hydrating because I don't know if Neo's... Oh, no, Neo's there. But I forgot to hydrate Neo. Okay. Leftovers is just like a good, solid item, I feel. Right, I'm going to go for a Head Smash. And then, but like, next time I'll go for Liquidation. I know a Citrus Berry would have been tremendously helpful. I was hoping for one for you as well. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Is using Follow Me? Okay, well that's pointless. But in all the right ways. You actually wanted to remind me after this fight. That's funny. No, I know. That's the thing I had. Normally I'm really good with the hydration, but today I've sucked with it. It's why the impressions have been a bit off and stuff. But yeah, but that's why hydration is important. Like, you gotta drink. And that is why you shouldn't do impressions when you've been like talking for like 2 hours. But okay. Well, Blaziken got a bit of health back. Okay. Gloria. Oh, does this Clefable have the ability where the burn isn't gonna do anything? I just realized that. Kayla, hey, welcome. Oh, I'm really sorry, Kayla. This is actually gonna be our last Dynamax of the day. Like we're actually doing like one extra one. Like we did the first ones quick enough that we're doing an extra one. But this definitely is gonna be the last one because I definitely will need to go after this, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry, but it's so lovely to see you. We'll definitely get you another time, okay? We'll definitely get you another time. Let's see. No, it's not your fault at all. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that I can't like accommodate you today. It's just one of those things where I can't be on forever, I'm afraid. Right, Clefable's weak. Always throw a Pokeball, always throw a Pokeball. And then here we go. Yeah, you gotta hit that yeah, you gotta not just subscribe, you gotta ring the bell so you know when these are happening. For sure, but yeah. Magic Guard, yes. But yeah, no, that Clefable won't be very good for the Heatran. That's the thing, because we've actually started out with pretty good Pokemon here. It probably means we're like gonna just kind of like speed through this pretty much. Right, we've got Ivysaur, Pangoro, and then what's the fighting type? I have shinies of. Well, actually, no, Pangoro. I do need a shiny of actually, and it could be good for the final fight. Oh, is that Poliwrath? Okay, well, I don't want Poliwrath. I want the Pangoro. I want shiny Pangoro. It's Pangoro. Oh no, it's Machoke. It's Machoke. So I kind of saw like the shouldery arm pose, and then I kind of saw some legs, but I couldn't see like how skinny it was. But no, it's Machoke. I have shiny Machoke, but I need shiny Pangoro. As Sarah says, hit that bell, ding ding ding. Yeah, we love Sarah here. Everyone, show Sarah some love. Tell me how much you love Sarah. Tell me how much you love Sarah. But if you say you love Sarah more than me, I'll have to fight you. No, I'm kidding. But no, no. I know we have a lot of overlap here between Sarah's streams and mine, so I'm really grateful. And yeah, I love Sarah to bits. She's amazing. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We got Liquidation, Head Smash. I'll just go for Liquidation. Hang on, all good. You found the max layers. It's been so long since you're doing these. You have a few ones like the X Legendary. Oh, that's cool, Kayla. That's really cool. So I read that kind of quiet. I was kind of like just like speed reading it through. Cappy, you're at 62 more Pokemon until 400. Ooh, good luck. I hope you get them. Oh, okay, we're going for the Screech, and then a Maxooz. Excellent. And then, Blaziken's using close combat. Whoa, that did so much damage. There's so much damage. And then I'm just using a Liquidation, which won't do a whole lot, but they'll be alright. It's using Darkest Lariat. Tangling Hair. Does it have the Tangling Hair ability? No, it does not. I think it did have like Rock Head or something. I can't remember. No, I have Rock Head. I can't remember. Oh, hey, it's the Nightbot reminder. If you're in the USA and 18 years old or over, or you will be over 18 years old in November, at the beginning of November, remember to vote. Remember to vote and to register to vote for November's elections. Check your registration because people do get unregistered or deregistered or whatever. Listed, delisted, unlisted. It's pretty wild stuff. Actually, just quickly, this is like both an amusing story, like this is an entertaining story, but with also like a serious point to it as well. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Have you heard about Elon Musk and the voting thing, and I think he actually is under he might be under criminal investigation for this now. He hasn't been charged with anything, and again, don't 100% quote me on this, but this is like the last I've heard and stuff like that. But do you guys know about this story with like, and it's to do with a pack that Elon Musk was part of. I think I am going to keep my Relicanth, and yeah, Tenchi's going to switch because of like healing reasons. So yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Oh, hang on. Kayla, August 30th is your birthday. It's the end of the month. Kayla, happy early birthday. I mean, hopefully I see you before now and then, but happy... So that's 3 weeks tomorrow. Excellent. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. If I don't get to say it any sooner than now, I hope you have an amazing birthday. But JJ, you're back. I can't remember how early you left, but I did get a shiny on the first Dynamax. I got a Araquanid. But we're still hunting for the Heatran. Haven't got a Heatran yet, but I did get a shiny Araquanid. Oh, okay. Well, happy big space together, Kayla. Hugs back to you as well. Right, I'm going to Dynamax. I'm going to set up the rain with a Max Geyser. Hopefully this all works out and is good. It will speed up Quillfish, so that's good. But no, so if again... Forgive me, I know it's sort of like, oh, Bo, you're going to talk about politics. But no, this is like, a really interesting story, right? So basically, in America, they have these things called packs. I don't really know how to fully describe them, but basically they're kind of like these sort of groups that you can donate money to, and then they like do political stuff. Like they create political ads and stuff like that. On behalf of a candidate or whatever. Elon Musk was like a part of a pack, or had helped set up a pack or something. I know he's involved with it. I can't remember the extent to which he's involved, again, but I'm relaying this story. There's probably an article that someone can find and post a link to help that, clarify this. But basically... But there was this pack, and like Elon Musk's name came up in association with it, right? So that's what I'll say. Don't sue me, Elon. I'm just relaying the story. Like no one has been charged or found guilty of anything, but I believe there is just now like a criminal investigation. So this is what I'm saying, right? So with all that out of the way, this pack, right? There was a thing. Brian Tyler Cohen and Mark Elias covered it today on their series. There was this pack thing, and what they did was there was like an ad that ran online, right, and it encouraged people to register to vote. And what would happen is you would be sent to like a website or a thing where you had to, I think like there was like a little bit of basic information you filled in, like you said where you were from or something. Like I can't remember whether you had to tell them where you're from or whether it used geo-targeting to know where you're from. But basically, if you were from a state that was not considered a swing state, so like California, which always votes for the Democratic candidate or whatever, if you were not from a swing state, you would get sent to like a relevant, legitimate voter registration thing. Shinies and sparkles and stars in the chat, everyone. Sparkles and stars in the chat. So you would be sent to a proper website and everything. But if you were from a state that is considered a swing state, a state that sometimes votes Democrat, sometimes votes Republican, you then got asked for like a whole load of information, like your name, your phone number, and stuff like that. And then at the end of it, it was kind of just like, thank you for your information. And it didn't then like send you to a place where you could register to vote. And so there are people who, there are people who maybe could have thought that was them registering. So, like, and that's like not cool. If there are people who thought they were registering and it didn't register, and because like depending on where you lived, like if you lived in one place, it did one thing, and if you lived in another place, it did another. Like that's really not good, and it depends on what their motivations were and stuff like that. But at the very least, they're like harvesting. They're sort of like kind of taking your data, but through sort of like getting your data, but through means which are kind of different than what you may have intended. Like you would have thought, well, I'm giving them my information so I can register to vote, but then you didn't get registered to vote, and now they have a load of your data. So at the worst it's that, and at best it's that, and at worst it's like you know, tricking people into thinking they'd registered to vote. So it's like, whatever this thing is, was not good. And I think now there are multiple criminal investigations against this thing. So please make sure when I say register to vote, I put a link to like vote.org. I know that is like a good and legitimate thing. So even if you think you've registered, check again. It's very important stuff. Right, let's do one final check and then we'll call this it for today. So Quillfish, not shiny. Clefable, not shiny. Pangoro, not shiny. And Heatran, oh, it doesn't have the magenta eyes. But I did get a shiny today, so I can't complain. I can't get greedy or complacent or anything like that. Because, yeah, no, this has been pretty good. I can't remember, are any of these Pokemon in the DLC? I can't remember. I can't remember if I've picked a Pangoro as well. I think I did pick a Pangoro in a different one, so I'll go for the Quillfish. No, I'll go for Clefable. Clefable's harder to get. Okay. So, no more shinies, but hey, I did already get a shiny, so you can't complain. Yes, I do want to keep a record of Heatran. We'll get back to it tomorrow. So tomorrow, like I said, I may end up doing 2 streams tomorrow. I may end up doing a 4 till 6. Like, I might do, like, 4 Dynamax raids, and then if we finish early, we finish early. I won't, like, do a 5th one like we did today. But then I might come back in the evening and do a few more in the evening. Because it might be a good opportunity for me to do a bit of a double up. So, we'll see how it goes. Did I? Oh, I don't have a Pangoro. Oh, I could have picked the Pangoro. Okay, well, I'll pick Pangoro next time. Right, anyway, Bark. Where did my Araquanid go? Here we go. Everyone say goodbye to Araquanid because it's going into Pokemon Home. So we now have, so what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, but then we also had 2 shinies. So we have done 26 Dynamax raids and gotten 2 shinies. What about that? That's pretty wild. Yeah, I may end up tomorrow doing like 2 streams in a day, or I might just do the one and take it easy. But yeah, so please like do notifications, because if you miss the end of the notice at the end of the first run, I might say something like, oh, I'm gonna do another tonight or whatever. So yeah, and Kayla, yeah, if you're back, please, like, Kayla, if you are around for like the next batch or whatever, you can have dibs on joining us. I can't find your comments now because they're way too far back, but I'm sorry that you didn't get to join in on this one. But hang on, where was it? I was almost there. Hang on. Yeah, no, there they are. But yeah, so if you are around like tomorrow or at the weekend, you can have dibs and join us on the first one as an early birthday celebration, and then like you can join us all month, and it could like Kayla's month-long birthday celebration. So yeah. Okay, right, that's it. I do need to go. You guys are wonderful and have been awesome and amazing, and so I'm turning away from the microphone and all that lovely stuff. I super duper mega appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow afternoon because, yeah, I'm going to try and do Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 4 p.m. But sometimes I might also, like, do an additional evening one, depending on how things go. So I might do, like, an 8 p.m. one or something like that. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, lots and lots of love. Please take care out there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Shiny Hunting Dynamax Strike Stream adventures. Support your local union workers. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye. Boop.